A few years ago, we took up a challenge: select singular vineyards from different valleys in Chile to produce special wines. We call it Cordillera Collection of Valleys. Cordillera wines are artisanal productions that express the personality of each terroir and the unique character of each variety cultivated in the renowned and diverse viticultural valleys of Chile. Cheers!
Cordillera Sauvignon Blanc is the newest addition to the line. It comes from a vineyard located in the interior of the Elqui Valley, a northern province of Chile, whose territory extends from the Pacific Ocean to the Andes mountain range. The influence of the ocean ensures cool nights and mornings, giving way to higher temperatures and perfect sun exposure in the afternoon, which allows the Sauvignon Blanc grape to mature in a slow and balanced manner. Cordillera Sauvignon Blanc is a wine of brilliant pale yellow color with green tones. The intense citrus aromas reveal notes of yellow pepper and chili, characteristic traits of the Sauvignon Blanc from this region. On the palate, its acidity stands out, giving it a special freshness and minerality. The culmination is a long, balanced aftertaste that leaves a lingering impression of fruit on the palate. I recommend this Sauvignon with seafood like oysters, sea urchins, or whitefish cooked in lemon. Our Cordillera Chardonnay has its origins in the Limarí Valley, soil which is characteristically loamy clay, a profound alluvial terrain with a high concentrate of carbonates. The region has a cool climate, typical of the Chilean coast. This Chardonnay has a fresh and fruity fragrance, in which notes of peach, white plum and grapefruit stand out, with touches of toasted hazelnut. It has a mineral palate with great volume and elegant acidity, with the presence of rich fruits aroma that are prolonged in the mouth, giving way to a fresh aftertaste. This Chardonnay is ideal accompanied with trout and smoked salmon, fresh shellfish, and all types of baked and sauced fish. Carignan was our first Cordillera wine. It has its origins in the Valley of Maule, in a zone with warm, dry climate, where vines of more than 50 years old are found. Carignan Vinho is part of the club Viñadores de Carignan, an association of winemakers from the Maule region who promote the enological legacy of the Carignan variety in Chile. Our Carignan has an intense ruby color, a fruity and floral aroma over a toasted base which comes from the barrel, and some touches of mint and bay leaf. The palate is ample, with excellent flow. I would recommend this variety for pâtés, duck confit, rice with meat or vegetables, cold meats, and ragu. Give it a try. This traditional Cabernet Sauvignon has its origins in the upper valley of Maipo, a region conditioned by the cold winds blowing down from the Andes, which ease the high daytime temperatures during the ripening period. And at night, they contribute to a broader range of temperatures, allowing for the correct and gradual ripening of the grapes. The wine has an intensive dark ruby color, exquisite aroma with classical notes of wild fruit preserves, blackberries, and hints of leather. On the palate, it has great elegance, with smooth tannins and a prolonged fruit and spicy aftertaste that finalizes with notes of toasted bread. You can appreciate all the structure and elegance of our Cordillera Cabernet Sauvignon, accompanied with roasted red meats and wild game. Cordillera Cabernet Sauvignon brings together two typically Chilean characteristics. It is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, the most traditional variety in Chile, and the most important in the Maipo Valley, with a typicality that achieves the influence of the Andean range in the production of Chilean wines. The Syrah of our Cordillera range has its origin in the Maule Valley, specifically in the Melozal area, where the vines are over 12 years old and grow on hillsides. The terroir is defined by deep granite soils located in a warm region. It has an intense dark cherry color and great expression on the nose, with notes of torrefaction and red currant jam, as well as touches of tobacco and juniper. On the palate, it is characterized by its fullness, robust tannins, retro-nasal aromas of licorice and spices, with a long and elegant finish. This wine is ideal with small game dressed with sweet sauces, such as those of autumnal red fruits. Sublime with meaty, textured fish, cooked on a grill, such as tuna in soy sauce. Cordillera Camenea. It has its origin in the valley of Curicó, in the Cerro Azul vineyard, which has a soil with an important percentage of clay and great depth. The vines in this area are over 12 years old and grow on hillsides. Camenea is a traditional variety of the old continent that has been grown in Chile since the 19th century. Here it encountered the best conditions for development. The variety is unique and characteristic of Chile. Our Camenea has a great intensity of color. Its aromas powerfully express the character of the Camenea variety. Forest fruits, eucalyptus and leather, with notes of torrefaction laurel and clove licorice and black pepper. Great fullness on the palate and robust tannins. Retro-nasal aromas of toasted bread and spices, ending in a long finish. This great wine is the ideal companion for roast lamb or pig, as well as meats cooked over coals and spiced with aromatic herbs and licorice. Cordillera Brut is our first Chilean sparkling wine. Made from Pinot Noir, it originates in the Curicó Valley, a region marked by both the influence of the ocean and the mountains. The resulting climate, Mediterranean, subhumid, is ideal for growing traditional varieties like Pinot Noir. Our sparkling has a brilliant and sustained pale gold color. It has fine bubbles from an elegant pearlage. On the nose, it is floral, fresh and springy. On the palate, it is silky, with a grand finish deploying all the fruity notes of the Pinot Noir. Cordillera Brut is the perfect wine for any celebration. Our Cordillera wines are micro-productions from special terroirs of Chile, carefully selected to achieve the maximum expression of a variety.